Hey guys, Ash here, Watcher of Realms. Welcome to the video. Well, we have big news, ladies and gentlemen. We have big news. I don't know if I'm able to find it again. Am I the only one? Am I the only one with the UI right now? I love the way they do things in the game. I really do. Now, I feel like there's so much going on in the game all the time that I don't even know where to find anything anymore. I found it. I stumbled my way there in the intro of this video. Creator of the year, vote for your favorite creator. You hit vote now, you put in your player ID, and it takes you to the master list of apparently all the creators of Watcher of Realms in the world. I don't know. I mean, is anybody like blackballed or anything like that? I am not super up on the drama in Watcher of Realms, even if there is any. Everybody seems pretty chill to me. I am here not to campaign for your vote today. I am here to actually campaign for you guys, my trusty viewers, not to vote for me on this one, right? I do want to take a quick look at all these channels because I'm not even familiar with half of the names on this list, honestly. Why don't vote for me? I'm not trying to be good guy. I'm just trying to be genuine with you guys. I've made no misnomers about this from day one on this channel. First of all, I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate Moonton. I really enjoy the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't make content here on the channel for the game. But I am not, this is not my main game. It's kind of like, I think this game personally, as a raid player, as a raid content creator, raid's kind of like my second channel. This is kind of like my third channel or something like that, you know, and Clash was my first channel and is my biggest channel still. Anyway, and I digress. What I'm trying to say is I'm not eating and breathing and living and dying Watcher of Realms like some of these cats are that are on this list that actually have, I would say, more valuable content, right? So if I can do anything here, I would compel you guys to actually vote on this. It's really cool. And you can pick up to 5 creators. We're going to take a quick look at them and you can let me know who you're going to vote for, and I'll let you know who I'm going to vote for too. Let me know in the comments below. So let's get to it here, guys. Ivy Lee is the very first on the list. This is not gonna be a comprehensive, you know, rundown, just a quick few seconds on every channel. So Ivy Lee, I go way back with Ivy Lee and her husband, Odd One. I love both of these guys. Ivy Lee actually welcomed me into the community. She was the first to reach out, the first to school me on the game about a year ago when I started this channel. My first guest that I've ever had on the channel, and she's just an unbelievably class act. She really is the glue that holds not just this community, but even all the communities she's been a part of since the beginning of the game. So there's no doubt about it in my mind, like, she's the first one we're talking about, but she's obviously 100% gonna get a vote. Ivy had like some awful eye issue, you know, I felt so bad for her, but she still uploaded with a freaking eye patch. She talked about it, she owned it. Like, I don't know many people in life that would do that. So much love to Ivy. Fastidious, man, I feel like on Fastidious, I feel like I gotta vote for him just because I visit his website a million times a day, you know, just for the website alone, which is, by the way, fastidious.gg. It's the best website in the biz. We'll get to my bucket in a little bit here. But for me, Fastidious is one of my go-tos for just information, news, the news of the day. And frankly, there's a lot of it, especially lately in Watcher of Realms. So he's a 100% vote for me too. So there's 2 out of the way, and we haven't even gotten to most of the list. Crap. We didn't even click on his channel either. Fastidious, for you guys who are not familiar, he'll be on we're doing a collab, I think the next video, so he'll be on, you can check him out. But he's a good dude. He's, like I said, he knows the game inside and out, super knowledgeable, super timely. Dan Heilman, gotta be real with you guys. I have known of Dan Heilman for a long time. I forgot what he covered before this. Was it maybe Hearthstone? So I knew about him. Maybe just like, maybe my agency worked with him or something. I don't know. I don't know him personally, I don't think. I have watched 1 or 2 of his videos. He's been covering this game. I do know he's been covering this game since day 1. So I think just because I haven't watched a ton of his content, but you guys let me know what you think about Dan. And I think I believe he streams as well. But I don't think I'm gonna vote for him only because I can only vote for 5 and I'm already 2 for 2 right now. And I'm just not that familiar with his content. The little I've seen has been, he struck me as someone who's like straight to the point and just gonna give you his honest take no matter what, right? Which I really appreciate. For me as a consumer of content, I like people who share like unpopular opinions and, you know, have confidence and aren't trying to pander, you know, and he struck me as that from the couple videos I have seen. Cold Brew CB, Watcher of Realms. Cold Brew, I wish he's one of these guys, right, that I always tell myself, dude, you gotta collab more with Cold Brew because he covers raid too. Cold Brew is like, He's one of the smartest guys in the scene. Like low key, maybe not even low key, right? He's got good thumbnails too, man. He's actually covering more Warcraft Rumble right now, though, on his Watcher of Realms. It's CB Watcher of Realms and it's all Warcraft Rumble. Nah, it's not all. He's got like every other video. CB is in contention. I'm gonna say I can't vote out the gate here. But I look at CB too, and maybe this is unfair. Maybe he can correct me in the comments. But for I look at him as maybe as you can see by Warcraft Rumble, and he covers Raid, and I think he covers Dragonair too. I think, or maybe he has. Anyway, it's not his first game. Mark Dyer, never heard of him. What does he do? Well, there you go. He's Russian. Don't speak Russian. Don't know. Or he's Ukrainian. To me, not to be geopolitical about it, but I'm very bad at telling Ukrainian characters and Russian characters. So he is not English, I'll say that, right? So no offense, but I'm probably only going to be, since I only have 5 votes, I'm going to be sticking to people who I actually can understand what they're saying, right? All right, Ash, no. Hades, well, similar to Cold Brew, Hades has a lot going on, and on his Watcher of Realms channel, he hasn't uploaded in over a month. So even though I love Hades, it seems like with a new game in development, with his game studio in development, I'm part of the Fateless team, great group of passionate individuals, game designers, and just players, gamers in general. Hades is great at everything that he does. He's got an amazing team, and but it doesn't seem like he's as dedicated lately, at least, to Watcher of Realms. Who knows? Maybe that will change, but I'm thinking probably not going to go the Hades direct. I miss my bucket, man. You know, we weren't super close, but I did chat with him a few times, and he was the top dog when I started playing this game, when I started covering this game, and he was super gracious and welcoming to myself and Hades and everybody who kind of came after us as well. And you don't always see that, you know, from the people who start out covering these games, and then you know, these other creators come in and they're like, oh God, man. But he was super gracious, humble, and very generous with his game knowledge. So I'll miss him a lot. He's done with Watcher of Realms. His last video was saying thank you and goodbye to Watcher of Realms. So I think he might be even worth a vote just for the respect, because I feel like he kind of paved the trail, so to speak, for a lot of creators in this game. So I think he's even in contention as kind of a nod to his previous efforts inside Watcher of Realms. All right, War Guides. There's 2 creators who I've always thought were really, really good that I haven't collabed with, and one of them is War Guides. This guy strikes me as one of the more knowledgeable creators in the entire game. I think if he polishes up maybe his thumbnails a little bit, maybe the aesthetic around his channel, I think this guy actually has a potential, like really, really bright future beyond what he's been able to achieve, which is obviously one of the biggest Watcher of Realms creators out there. So he's a strong contender, knows what he's talking about. I kind of wish, as a consumer, honestly, guys, I kind of wish that some of these super wonks in this game would also make a little bit more like beginner friendly content. Not that I'm a beginner, but like non-hardcore. If I have one gripe, that's it, is that sometimes you pick up a video and they're so entrenched that the actual specifics of the end game on the day-to-day. I'm not saying that about War, by the way, guys. I'm just saying in general, sometimes it can be tough to kind of just pick up and be like, oh yeah, wow, I'm so far behind if I missed 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo plays gotcha. I've heard really good things, and he's absolutely one of the biggest Watcher of Realms creators in terms of views. I've heard nothing but good things about him, even behind the scenes, from Ivy and Fastidious and whatnot. But I gotta be real with you guys. I just have not seen a ton of his content personally, but you guys let me know if I should. So probably won't be voting for him, but I need to watch more of him. Karzak the Bull. Now I've heard of this guy, and I think he's one of the OGs as well. Like, I think he's been covering this game since day one, is my impression. Haven't watched a ton of him though. All right, well, he won't be getting my vote because he's not playing Watcher of Realms currently. I only had one collab with Mike, but man, this guy was a really fun collab, man. Really infectious, positive, upbeat personality. He knows the game. Honestly, he deserves a lot more views than what he gets. He should be a lot bigger. I think that he's probably gonna get one of my votes. I just had such a fun time collabing with him. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't even realize that Matt Capper covered Watcher of Realms, man. I feel like he covers kind of everything, man. I've always thought that I won't be voting for Matt Capper for the same reason as Hades and Cobra. I'm gonna stop repeating it every time. But you know, thing about Mad Capper though, if I was voting for the Raid Creator of the Year awards, I think I might end up throwing a vote at Mad Capper because I've collabed with him a few times. We're not close. We don't chat or anything like that on the day to day. Not to say that we're not like enemies or anything like that. I don't have any enemies in the scene that I'm aware of. But I've always thought he has like some sneaky good content, you know? It's not like super edited or anything crazy like that, but he just has a way that he comes across. It's just like, you're just sitting down and talking to a buddy about Watcher of Realms, right? Pretty low key, but not boring low key, right? And then you add in the game knowledge. And this is across all of his channels, everything that he does. And he streams too. I just think that he's a great channel. He's one of those channels that I would watch even if I wasn't covering these games. Adam Stark, never heard of you. Never heard of you. That explains it. That explains it. How big is this dude though? Let's take a look here. He's all right. He's fairly big, but again, no offense, not gonna vote for you. This guy I'm just gonna rule out just by the name that I can't. Tepenoquaba. Taiki Party? Moscow. Yep, that's gonna be a no-go. It's gonna be a no-go. Can't vote for him. Don't understand. Banana Luck. Banana Luck. Is this another? It's another no, it's Singapore. Okay, we got a Singapore creator here. This is interesting. There's no face cam, but he does have a vote for the Rising, and apparently I've watched a little bit of this, honestly. Okay, Banana Luck. All right, well, he has a video talking about a vote for Rising Star CC Award now, so maybe he's worth a vote. He obviously cares about the award. It seems like he's pretty flattered, so that's pretty cool. Savorg Legend, excuse me, sorry. Have not heard of this guy, and there you go. Okay, and then we have Destin. So I've talked about Destin quite a bit here on the channel in the past, and for me, yeah, dude, again, another guy who I really think is top-notch quality in terms of game knowledge. And the thing that I like about him is my man has like a lot of leaks and a lot of like quick takes. Look at his videos. A lot of them are pretty short. 9 minutes, 9 minutes, 4 minutes, 9 minutes, 3 minutes. I feel like some of them are like longer guides. He's like laid back personality, kind of easy to just kind of resonates with everybody. Knows the game incredibly well, does a lot of variety of content, but then he has full leaks stuff all over the place, which I really enjoy, kind of knowing what is coming before it comes. And he has a great track record. And I kind of like his avatar, right? It's a little bit better than mine. I just yanked the Watcher of Realms avatar on my channel, but he's got the eyeballs. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's better to see mine is the no eyeballs. I should probably add some eyeballs or something to my channel too. What do you guys think? Should we add some eyeballs? No, we can't, dude. It's too much. We'll be copying him too much. Can't add eyeballs, but we got to do something. He's got the googly eyes. What should I have heart eyes? Maybe I should have heart eyes, huh? I really like Destin a lot, man. Just in terms of the number of videos that I watch, I find myself consuming more Destin content, so I'm gonna vote for him. So now I have 4 already selected here. Jay Giggs. I'll be real with you guys. I also didn't realize that Jay Giggs covered Watcher of Realms. My bad. But it looks like it's been over 2 months since his last. Oh, it's time for me to move on from Watcher of Realms. Okay. So hey, some up-and-coming creators and some creators who fade away over the years as well. This happens in every game, right? Really love Jay Giggs. I actually don't think I've ever collabed with Jay Giggs in my life, which is so crazy because I think the guy is clever, insightful, funny, but I also don't think there's like a lot of supernatural parallels with the type of content we do, but maybe I'm just being too myopic there. I like Jay Giggs, but not getting a vote. He's inactive. Stormies. Oh, it's a female here. We have, oh, my GF tries to fight one of the hardest bosses in the game. I'm not super familiar with Stormy Z, excuse me, Stormies. Like the rapper. Yeah, we'll check him out. We'll check him out. I'm not gonna vote because I don't think I've caught much of his content before. But you guys let me know in the comments below. And then Jay and Geo. Oh, this is tough, man. My last vote is tough because let's narrow it down a little bit. First of all, Jay and Geo. I checked out Jay and Geo when they were shared by Watcher of Realms. They were shared by Watcher of Realms on social media or something. So I checked him out. And actually they did a video, maybe it's in my watch history here. I love how they go like super, they're funny because they're a married couple, right? They're very just like a very low key and mild, I feel like, demeanor wise, not to say not boring, but just like very mild. Then they have these like, holy F. I love it, man. What was the video that they did a really funny video that I really enjoyed, but I can't find. I love how they have like a very cool, unique vibe where they just come on, they chat a little bit, you know, they get into the video, they talk about stuff. It almost feels like a talk show versus just, you know, gameplay content, and that's it. And hey, every video is a collab. You can check out their dynamic. It's pretty cute and endearing, and I think they're a really cool couple and a very unique channel. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna narrow it down a little bit. My fifth vote: Fasty and Ivy, Mortar Mike, and Destin. Those guys are locked in. I wish we had 6 votes, because here's who I'm between right now. I am between Jay and Geo and War Guides. I think those are gonna be my 2. Tower mode is crazy and generous. When I like his titles on War Guides. I like his titles, right? I like that it doesn't hit you with all caps all the time. I like that he just goes U, the letter U instead of the. I don't like when people text that, but I do like its bold choice for the title. Just like I don't give a crap. I'm gonna go. That being said, I think. I don't know. Maybe War Guys will get you next year. We'll get you next year. I'm gonna go with Jay and Geo. Those are mine. There we go. Submit Jay and Geo because I think the uniqueness of that channel, right, in terms of the couple and stuff like that, it's just fun. It's a little bit different flavor to it, right? And they clearly care about the game quite a bit. There it is. War Creator of the Year. They don't even give me a thank you, or maybe that is thank you. What is it? What does this translate to? Let's take a look here. We have received your answer. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it for the video. Let me know who you're voting for. Let me know who your 5 are gonna be in the comments below. Thanks for watching all the way till the end. It must mean you forgot to shut this video off earlier. It certainly can't mean I kept you entertained for 20 minutes, guys. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.